Right, who's up for a game of Spot the Difference then? Anybody see it? I've been doing quite a bit of work on this Scrambles Cub replica, beavering away, making a few changes. Anyone spot what I've done yet? We've got lights. I've decided that because this bike's probably got the best charging system out of just about any of the bikes I've got now, with a new alternator stator, new power box, virtually brand new battery as well. I thought it'd be a bit of a waste really just to use it all just for sparks, and also handy if I get caught out in the dark or it's a bit gloomy one day and I really wanted a stoplight. That was my main concern. And we've got this stupid rule in this country where if you've got no lights, that's fine, but if you put a stoplight on, you've got to have all of them. And I feel a lot more comfortable knowing that if I'm slowing down in the road, I've got a red light that'll light up and tell any clock behind me exactly what I'm doing, rather than let them run into the back of me or even run me over. So that was the main reason I did it. So I should be able to press the brake pedal. There's our brake light. And it took a little while rummaging through all my stuff to find the bits and pieces I needed for that. Everything on here, the lamp, the brake light switch, the headlamp, the dip switch, is all stuff that I had lying around. I just had to fiddle about with it and make up a very basic makeshift wiring loom for it all. Lights. Hopefully we can see that there. Full beam, dip. It's actually a halogen bulb, that one. I've had the lights going quite a bit actually while I've been setting everything up, so I might be running the battery down a little bit. So I'll switch them off now. And I've also, let's see, get used to where this thing is. I've also had to move the speedometer clock off centre a little. I liked it right in the middle, but I'm going to move it over a touch just so I could get clearance over the back of the headlamp there for the speedometer cable. And even, although it's not in use, there is provision to put a light in the speedometer clock there. I might even tap into that, but I've got my basics at the moment. I've got to make some spacers up here where the headlamp bolts on. I used a Royal Enfield 250 Continental GT headlamp bracket assembly, and on those, as on here, it bolts to the front of the bottom yoke. I had to sort of open out, slot the holes a little because the bolt centres weren't quite the same as they are on the Continental GT 250, but I got it on there. And I quite like the sort of set of the headlamp. I don't like these things you see nowadays where everyone sets the headlamp down really low, like it's almost going to rub on the front tyre. I think that looks really ugly, and I think it also, a lot of the bikes you look at, the sort of custom style bikes mainly, or off-road style supposedly, that have them, by the time you've got the headlamp down there, and usually they've got a big bulbous tank up here, they look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame or something. So I hate the term old school, but in this case I've gone old school and put the headlamp up and forward. It'll shine nicely, clear in the front wheel and give me a good beam ahead in the dark. And yeah, basically we're ready to go with lights and a brake lamp, subject to a few last little bits and pieces to attend to. So I think I've had a productive day with it and I'm very happy with that.